one of the greatest inventions of our era. A technological breakthrough that promises to change the world forever. But what do we really know about it? Is everything as bright as they make us believe? Or is there a dark side, hidden from the public eye, that could become our greatest threat? AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's here among us, from the phones we use to the drones that soar through the skies. But the more it integrates into our lives, the more we wonder, what if the technology we designed to help us turns against us? As AI advances relentlessly, we venture into uncharted territory, where machines begin to think, to decide, and perhaps to take control of their own destiny. To understand the danger that artificial intelligence represents, we must first know how it all began. In the mid-20th century, scientists like Alan Turing and John McCarthy dreamed of machines capable of thinking and solving problems like humans. And while it seemed like a distant future at the time, today, those machines not only exist, they are among us. Turing, with his famous Turing test, put humanity on the path to an era where machines could pass as humans. John McCarthy, the man who coined the term artificial intelligence, believed that one day machines would not only solve complex problems, but they could also learn by themselves. What started as simple calculations and patterns has transformed into a force that is changing our lives at a dizzying pace. Today, AI is in our homes, in our phones, even in our cars. But have we paid enough attention to the dangers lurking in the shadow of these advances? What happens when a machine is capable of making decisions without human intervention? This is the great fear behind autonomous AI systems. We have already seen its use in the military, with drones capable of eliminating targets without the need to pull a trigger. What is even more disturbing is that these systems are making decisions that, in many cases, humans cannot understand. In 2021, the UN revealed an incident in Libya. Autonomous drones were used in combat without the intervention of a human operator. The machines made the decisions, and human lives were impacted. What happens if these systems become uncontrollable or fall into the wrong hands? It's not just about a machine making a decision, but the power given to AI to operate without human supervision. Are we entering a world where algorithms decide who lives and who dies? And while this may have gone unnoticed by many, it is only the beginning of what autonomous AI could do. But it's not limited to battlefields. Autonomous vehicles and the algorithms that control much of our infrastructure also pose a latent threat. From driverless cars to algorithms that dictate what content you see on social media, these machines are shaping our lives in ways we do not fully comprehend. When AI makes decisions in fractions of a second, decisions we cannot always understand or control, the danger becomes an inescapable reality. Who is really in control? AI is not only changing the way we work or move, it's also shaping our freedom. In an Asian superpower, artificial intelligence has been deployed as a tool for mass surveillance. With facial recognition systems and constant surveillance, citizens are monitored at all times, and their behavior is recorded and evaluated by algorithms. The social credit system, powered by AI, tracks every interaction, every transaction, and every comment on social networks. Those who do not follow the rules are punished, banned from traveling, from job opportunities, or even expelled from society. All of it decided by AI, a system where personal freedom is eroding without the need for a human hand behind the decisions. Though this may seem distant, it is not a reality exclusive to that Asian country. In many other nations, companies and governments are adopting similar technologies. From social networks that monitor every move we make to personalized ads that subtly manipulate us. Algorithms know more about us than we do ourselves. Every decision we make is being analyzed, cataloged, and in many cases influenced by AI. We face a future where our decisions are being influenced by invisible algorithms. As control over our lives increasingly passes to machines, the question is, where do we draw the line? How far are we willing to cede our privacy and freedom to systems we cannot fully control or understand? As AI spreads to more and more corners of the world, the danger of absolute control by machines becomes increasingly real. AI-powered robots are everywhere. Some see them as allies, capable of performing tasks humans cannot or do not want to do, from automated factories to caregiving robots. But what happens when these machines become too advanced, too human? Robots like Sophia already exist, capable of holding complex conversations and simulating emotions. But these advancements force us to face uncomfortable questions. What happens when robots become so human that we can no longer distinguish them from ourselves? What will happen when, as in Japan, people begin to form emotional bonds with machines that are not capable of truly feeling? Some experts warn that the evolution of these robots could lead us to a point of no return. What if these machines start to have their own interests? The danger does not lie only in emotional confusion. AI-powered robots are also vulnerable to hacking, manipulation, or even being used as weapons. In 2018, a group of hackers managed to take control of a surveillance robot in a factory, showing just how fragile these systems can be. As these robots become more autonomous, the line between ally and enemy becomes blurred. The ethical debate is inevitable. Should we allow machines to make decisions instead of humans? Is it right for a robot to decide in a life or death situation? And what would happen if, one day, these machines decided that humans are no longer necessary? Artificial intelligence is here to stay. Its power to transform our society is undeniable. But with each technological advance, a new door to dangers also opens. Are we ready to face these risks? Or are we slowly giving up control of our future to machines? Prominent figures like Stephen Hawking and Elon Musk have already warned that AI could pose an existential threat to humanity. Stephen Hawking pointed out that the development of advanced AI could be the best or the worst thing to happen to humanity. Elon Musk, for his part, has emphasized that without proper regulation, AI could become a greater threat than nuclear weapons. If AI surpasses human intelligence, it could become uncontrollable, and its interests may not align with ours. Elon Musk has also been a strong advocate for establishing global regulations to prevent a future where AI holds too much power. However, AI development continues at an uncontrollable pace, driven by the desire for innovation and competition among major technological powers. This raises a troubling question. Have we already crossed the threshold where real control of these machines starts to slip from our hands? We are playing with a power we do not fully understand. With every new advance, more questions than answers arise. As AI continues to evolve, so do the risks. Can we stop before it's too late? Or are we unknowingly designing our own demise? Artificial intelligence, ally or enemy? Only time will tell. But the question that remains is, will we be able to control the future we are building? And if you enjoyed this video and want to keep exploring the mysteries of technology, history, and more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.